This three wisdom is the traditional way how to bring the view alive. So this is really important. This kind of like process, step-by-step process. So the first is what we call the wisdom of hearing, meaning like you study first, just learning from teacher, from in the class, whatever. So just you are receiving the information, whatever the information is. And the second is what we call wisdom of contemplation. So that the second one is once you learn whatever the knowledge, the new idea, whatever, then after that we have to bring kind of like summarize the real meaning, whatever you learn, then what is the important, what is the meaning behind this, what is the real essence. So you try to summarize all this. So the contemplation. And the three is the wisdom of meditation. So after the contemplation, then you have to meditate. So the meditation is to bring this knowledge, this wisdom into experience, into alive. So number three is the wisdom of meditation. It's very important. So when I was young, first I'm doing study. So when I study, the book is we have this Buddhist philosophy books, some books very big, and there's so many different topics in one page, and numbers, a lot of numbers. So I study, and word by word. Then next day I forget. So end of the course, I know each word, but the end of the course I forget the beginning part. So then I asked my teacher, so I have this problem, what should I do? So the teacher said, you are missing the contemplation. So of course you study, but at the same time, the end of the day, you have to summarize whatever you learned today, and then special the main message. Although there are so many numbers, so many different topics, all these small different topics go for the big topic, right? Support for the big topic. So if you're really clear about the big topic, then really benefit for you. So then later I did that. That really helps me. But although, for example, I learned impermanent, so there are so many details how the impermanent, everything comes, cause, condition, a lot of details. But then in everyday life, when they're really facing problem, when there's some difficult situation, you completely forget about the impermanent. You just seem like normal. So that is the lack of the third wisdom, the wisdom of the meditation. So you really need to apply this with the practice, with the meditations to become experience. Another word is like, if you are learning how to drive a car, then maybe you go to the class and the professor teach you how to drive a car, and you are learning from the screen, from the PowerPoint. If you want to drive a car, you need this point, and there's a gear, and there's a wheel, and there's the accelerator and brake, and then if you learn all these things, but if you not apply, if you not try to get experience, you never learn how to drive. So therefore, the third wisdom to bring the knowledge into our life, the meditation is really, really important.